I'm gonna give you guys a tour of our room here at Secrets The Vine in Cancun. We are in a deluxe ocean view, which is one of their cheaper categories of rooms. So just know this is kind of one of their more basic rooms, but it's still super nice. So first off, we have the bathroom, which is, there's the door to the room. You walk in and you kind of have this open concept bathroom right here. So there's a his and hers sink. So there's one sink over here with you know, some basic toiletries, some shelves, a scale if you feel like torturing yourself while you're on vacation and seeing how much weight you've gained. And then there's another sink right here with a mirror, again, some shelving. We have a toilet with like a ladder that you can use to like organize and hang some of your stuff. And then we have the shower, which is nice and spacious. It has a rain head shower and also a normal shower head. And then there's where you can adjust the temperature, some soaps, and then a mat down there so that it's not super slippery. There's a ton of storage in these rooms. You can really just unpack and live in it if you want. There's like hangers, lots of shelving, a safe, a luggage rack, an iron and an ironing board. And there's another closet that is just exactly like this one. Right here. We have some robes, slippers, and an umbrella. This one, instead of the shelves, has some drawers that you can use for storage instead. They're pretty spacious, there's a lot of room. And then up here, there's a couple of pillows. If you don't like the pillows that they just put automatically on the beds, you can kind of customize it a little bit. We have two double-sized beds. You can get these rooms with a king bed or a double. We prefer a double just because it's nice to have one that you can kind of put your stuff on. Down here is where you will find the mini bar. Like many all-inclusive resorts, the mini bar is included, so you don't have to worry about extra cost with that. There's just some basics, some soda, juice, beer, water, not anything super fancy. Nice big television. Down here they have like a little spot for outlets. You can plug in anything that you might need to charge right here. There's a little coffee station, an ice bucket. There's a bunch more drawers again down here. I went ahead and took out my packing cubes and just kind of put those in there for organization. Over here, you have your phone, a lamp. They gave you a notepad. And then right here is the tablet that you can use. It has all the information that you might need about what's happening at the resort, what's open, what restaurants and things like that. You can also order your room service through that tablet. A little table that you can eat at. They did give us a bottle of champagne, so that was super nice. Full-length mirror for you to check what you're wearing. And then I'll show you our view. The way the hotel is set up, a lot of the rooms have at least a portion of an ocean view, but we opted for the deluxe. It's a little bit closer to the ocean, so you're more guaranteed a full view of the ocean. So over there's the ocean. There's our neighbors, so just something to keep in mind. The patios are not private at all. That's a neighboring hotel down there that is not part of Secrets. They were having a pool party earlier and it was very, very loud, but it looks like it's ended now. And then back there is the lagoon. There's a nice breeze coming in, so it's going to be really comfortable to just kind of sit, eat your breakfast, or whatever you might want to do. Alright, that's it. Okay, so just outside the main floor,
you will find the Vine Lounge Terrace. This is one of their just kind of outdoor bars and sitting areas. This is where they do like the yoga and Pilates. They move all these chairs out of the way and do it right here with a nice little view of the ocean in front of you. It's usually pretty quiet out here. There's not a lot of people. We like to come out here and play like card games and stuff like that in the evening after dinner, and we're just looking to relax. That's the bar. It's obviously not open right now. To the side, you will see Dragons, the Asian dining restaurant, and then the piano bar is right over there. And then there's a couple of ways to access the pool areas. Directly from that terrace is one of them. So you can go down these stairs. Morning. Plenty of chairs. The chairs that have the towels rolled up on them have not been claimed by people. The employees that work the pool roll those up and set them up just kind of to start the morning out. So if you see some that are unrolled and like clipped with towel clips or with books or anything like that, then those are chairs that people have come down to claim. But other than that, they're all open. So for context, it's about 8 a.m. right now. There's still tons of seats all around the pool. This is their quieter pool, so it's not quite as popular. But there's still tons of seating, tons of chairs with umbrellas available, everything like that. Then we have this beautiful deck with a lot more nice places to sit. It has been very, very windy. This whole trip has been super windy. It's usually pretty windy over here, but it's been especially windy. It's honestly kind of nice though, because it helps keep the temperature a little more comfortable. You don't feel the heat and humidity quite as much. So if we continue walking down this way, you'll start to see where the beach is at. Some more seating over there. And then another pool access down here. I'm going to go ahead and take that. All right, more pool seating. You can see as you get closer to the view of the ocean, there are more chairs that have been claimed by people. This is also the louder pool. This is where they have the entertainment, the games, the live music, things like that. So it's a more desired pool to be at. Morning. This is the Sea Salt Grill restaurant. This is where you can find a breakfast buffet, a la carte lunch and dinner service. There is a dress code, nothing too terrible, just you have to have some sort of cover up to cover your swimsuit, like a tank top or a wrap, something like that. But tops and bottoms have to be covered. And then we have another pool over here. That's kind of like a rainfall shower thing that you can use to rinse off. Go this way. You can see some more seating up over there. There's a nice jacuzzi hot tub right here. I think that this is the only one on the resort. I didn't see any others. These seats that overlook the ocean do get reserved very, very early. I have no idea how early, but every time I've come out here, they have all been claimed. I've been getting out here at about 6:30 in the morning usually to enjoy the sunrise, And these seats have always been cleaned already. So I don't know if people tip the pool staff to clean them for them, or if they're just waking up super early. But just know, if you want one of these seats that's on the pool and overlooking the ocean, plan to get up very, very early. Some more seating over here. And then again, all of these seats have been cleaned. So there's another view of the pool. There's a bar over there. I'll get some footage of it later after it opens. It's pretty early in the morning, so not a lot of that stuff is open yet. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and step down to the beach now. So there's plenty of seats all along the beach. You can see most of them have not been claimed yet. This is more of a pool resort than a beach resort. So a lot of people like to save the pool seats. So beach seats are usually available for a while. There's some seats up there. I haven't sat up there, but my thought is that when all of these umbrellas are popped open, you probably can't see the beach as well from those seats. The water has been reasonably clean for what you would expect in Cancun. There's a little bit of seaweed here and there, but this is about as bad as it's been the whole trip. So nothing crazy. The water has been very rough. It's been a red flag every day. If you go in, be ready for a workout because you're going to be fighting those waves the whole time. But it is beautiful, very relaxing. The color is gorgeous. We did take a walk down the beach. It was pretty challenging to walk in the sand here. It's all pretty loose. And Secrets definitely has one of the more narrow patches of beach than some of the other resorts. It gets a little wider. All right, so next up I'm going to show you floor 12. There's a lot on this floor. So behind those windows is the preferred area. This is the restaurant, the Blue Water Grill. It's the steakhouse, kind of more of a fine dining experience, available to all guests. That is the patio for the restaurant Olio, which I'll talk about a little bit more in a second. This is the Italian restaurant Nebbiolo. It is open for dinner, and it is available to all guests. And then there's an elevator area right here. I believe that these elevators take you to the preferred floors, not the regular floors. So over to the right is where you'll see all of the preferred areas. The preferred restaurant Olio that is open for an a la carte breakfast and lunch, and then the preferred pool and the preferred bar and lounge. Olio is open to all guests for dinner, and we did try to go there one night, but we couldn't quite figure out where to go. Nobody tried to seat us, so we just went ahead and left. We did not stay on a preferred level room, so I wasn't able to get a tour of the pool or anything like that. So that is not going to be a part of this video. Sorry about that. You can see just the beautiful view from this entire floor, the whole ocean, the pool, the neighboring hotels. It's really beautiful. Over to the left is going to be the spa. So this is available to anyone. It is a little pricey, but they do give some coupons that kind of help make it a little more reasonable. There's some different perks depending on, your level of status as a member, and things like that. And then as we approach, I don't give a full video tour of the gym. I do have some photos that I'll talk about in a second, but this just kind of shows the view that you can see from the gym. And then I am going to show there's a little like a aerobics room that is part of the gym that's just kind of over to the side. There are some light weights and some other foam rollers and step ups and things like that. This is the schedule for the Vine gym. There are some fitness classes. I did not take any of them, but you can see the schedule there. There's a little welcoming station. It's got some towels, water, things like that. There was a cable machine that could be used for anything. There was a Smith machine that had a lot of weights. Bunch of different kinds of benches and weightlifting machines, pretty much anything you could think of. There's an assisted pull-up machine. Tons of cardio machines, ellipticals, treadmills, bikes, all of that. Like I said, tons of weightlifting machines, like anything that you could use for upper body, lower body. You can get a really good workout here. Some more benches, bars, and dumbbells. The dumbbells did go up to 50 pounds, which is heavier than what I've seen at most resorts. So you can tell that they really prioritize their fitness center here. This is the lobby area. So this is what you would see right as you're entering the resort. Like you can see with a lot of Secrets resorts, they've got that nice, fancy, glamorous vibe with the shiny marble tiles and the nice, crisp furniture. There's a lot of seating. That fireplace is super nice. At night, they have a lot of live music up here, singers, saxophone players, things like that. So it was nice to kind of cuddle up by the fireplace in the evening. Here you'll see some games. There was a lot of table space and a few different games you could choose from. And then this is the wine tasting area right here. So one of the reasons this resort is called The Vine is because of their immense selection of wines. And if it's your thing, you can ask for a wine tasting experience. You don't need a reservation or anything like that. It is free. And then I think that they have like a fancier experience that you can pay for if you would like to do that. And then this is another lounge area that they have by the lobby. A lot of comfortable seating. There's a bar up here. There were a lot of people in here, especially in the evenings. It was kind of windy while we were here, so people kind of hung out inside a lot. And then here you'll see this bar. I was taking this video in the morning, so there wasn't anyone working it, but you can see their selection of alcohols there. And then this is the piano bar. So this is where they had a lot of the late night entertainment. There were musicians and dancers and a magician, all kinds of things there. And then this is the Asian inspired restaurant Dragons. We did eat there one night and had some sushi, chow mein, and then some Asian inspired entrees. Up these stairs is where you'll find the sports bar. I think it's called the Halftime Grill. It's open from, I believe, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. They usually have sports on the TVs. There's a full bar, and then they have a menu of food, kind of more pub-like food like hamburgers, hot dogs, things like that, more snacky foods. This is the Sea Salt Grill Breakfast Buffet. This is their smaller breakfast buffet option located by the pool. Here you can see some juices, some pastries. Even though it is a smaller buffet, there was still a large variety of options, and you could find pretty much anything you would want for breakfast. There you can see some hash brown potatoes and fried plantain. They had some warmers that had a variety of things like chicken and eggs. There were tortillas if you wanted to make a breakfast burrito. They also had some of your other breakfast staples like baked beans and things like that. One thing that I did like about this buffet is that they did have a variety of options, and because it was smaller, there wasn't really anyone down there. So it was a lot less busy and a little bit calmer, which was nice. The other breakfast buffet is pretty busy. There you can see some quesadillas, tortilla chips. They had some gluten-free bread that was clearly marked, so that's cool for anyone that is maybe gluten intolerant. Here you can see some meats and cheeses, hard-boiled eggs, some different protein options right there. And then you've got yogurt and fresh fruit. They had some toppings if you wanted to make yourself, like a yogurt parfait and some other condiments.
All right, so this is the Market Cafe Breakfast Buffet. This is going to be their large main buffet area. You'll see a lot of the same options that they have at the smaller Sea Salt Grill buffet, but there's also a few additional items here as well as a bunch more seating. So you'll see just kind of the basics: smoked fish, fresh fruit, bread pudding, oatmeal, things like that. And they have this nice little area over here with some oatmeal, grits, and then churros for breakfast. Who knew? And then they also have this Mexican coffee. I'm not really sure what was in that, but it was there. And then you have your other normal breakfast items, your sausages, your bacon, potatoes. They had some other unique items at this one too, like some breakfast burritos, and some different kind of more like Mexican inspired breakfast items there, which I thought was pretty good.
and also just kind of unique to the area, which is always nice. And then here you'll see just a large assortment of dried meats, fresh cheeses, more kind of like brunchy items if you would like that. And then you can make like topped toasts, a salad, whatever you want. There's a lot of healthy options, which is nice. Here you'll see just kind of your basic, waffles, pancakes, French toast, and some other more like, again, Mexican-inspired breakfast items. One thing I really liked with this buffet was there was kind of a mix of breakfast and brunch items here. If maybe you're not a breakfast food person, or maybe you're eating a late breakfast, there's a wide variety. And then you had some fresh juices, and then yogurt, cereal, little yogurt smoothie things, a variety of different milks for anybody that might have sensitivities, breads. They also had donuts, which were surprisingly good. I was not expecting those to be very good, but they were. Their donuts, their pastries, all of that was very fresh and tasty. There's some other breads, donuts. They had a smoothie station where you can make your own smoothie. All sorts of different items there. All right, this was my favorite spot in the whole resort. If you've got a sweet tooth, it's gonna be your favorite spot too. So this is the cafe. This is where they have little snacks throughout the day. In the mornings, they've got pastries, fruits, yogurts, parfaits, things like that. And then in the afternoons and evenings, they switch it out for cakes, cookies, all sorts of delicious desserts. They've got ice cream. Everything your heart desires can be found here. This is the resort gift shop, so should you forget just about anything that you need for your vacation, you'll be able to find it here at the gift shop. They had like over-the-counter medicines if you need that, sunglasses, accessories, sunscreen, aloe, all those fun things. Also just kind of some fun vacation wear if you're looking for that. Some of the restaurants do have a dress code, so there's some items here that you can get for that. What I will point out, if you notice in this video, is prices are astronomical, especially for the things like the sunscreen and some of those necessities. They are extremely expensive. So I highly recommend making sure that you have packed whatever you think you might need, so that you're not having to resort to buying something from the resort gift shop. But in the event that you should need something, you can see that they have a broad inventory, tons of souvenir type items, all sorts of clothing, fun accessories, those generic, souvenir type things that people get, like keychains and whatnot. They also have some spare shoes if you lose them. There's a bunch of stuff here at the gift shop.